Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna make sure I'm where I need to be and let you guys have a minute or two to find me in your news feed. I think I'm where I need to be. Happy Sunday crafternoon, everybody. Oh my goodness sakes. I'm a little hyper today. I've had a little sugar and a lot of coffee. And I was even dancing before I got on here, trying to wake up a little bit more. So happy Sunday crafternoon. This is, oh my gosh, number 66. Holy Moses. That's a long time for me. Anyway, welcome to Sunday crafternoon with Dawn. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm glad that you're here with me. And as you pop on, make sure to say hi and where you're viewing from. Alrighty. So first of all, just to remind you guys to join my community. I know you're on my page. You somehow have found me. That's a great thing. I'm glad that you're here. Make sure to like my page if you haven't done so already. This is my business page. And I also have a group. So go ahead and join the group. It's called Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. We'd love to have you over there as well. So thanks for joining. Also, I do have a YouTube channel, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. See a trend here? And make sure to go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so it turns black so you'll get all the notifications as I am on YouTube. Hey, Evelyn. Happy Sunday crafternoon to you. Good to see you, girl. Also, check out my blog, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. Everything that we will be using today, you'll see listed on my blog along with the live, which will be obviously a replay. But anything that you see will be listed that we've used today, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a question on that, you can check it out there. And also shopping my online store. And I do have a January host code here. And I have a little special going on starting today through the end of this month. So what is today? 22nd through the 31st. Okay? If you place an online order with me, I'm going to give you 4 handmade cards. These were the cards that we made for our January creative card class using the Love Cats. So if you spend a minimum of $50 at my online store, you use the host code right here, I will send you these 4 cards free. Woohoo! Hey, Kristen, how are you? Happy Sunday crafternoon. So anyway, kind of fun, right? I have these 2 little beauties sitting here. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I know I missed last week, and I'm feeling a little rusty. Honestly, I feel like if I'm out of my routine, I'm just like, whoa, out of it. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about this once again. See these 2 beautiful machines? Check this out, especially. Limited edition. And I had to have it. I get FOMO. Oh, you're being Betty? What are you making today? Betty Crocker? Is Betty Crocker even around anymore? Do the younger people know who Betty is? I wonder that. There was something else I was thinking about earlier. And I was like, no, some people that wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. I get sidetracked easily. So celebration's going on right now. Celebration's a great time of the year. It means free stuff, which I love. I absolutely love free stuff. So with that being said, right now during celebration, of course, if you purchase chunks of $50 or $100 orders, you can get free stuff out of this book right here. This little brochure is pretty awesome. We love it. Free, free, free. Along with that, though, and I know that some of you are spending enough that you should really consider this. It's nothing scary, okay? But you'll get not only free things, but you'll also get a discount on all of your stuff, just like I do. And you don't need to sell. You can just purchase for yourself and be a very happy shopper, which is mainly what most of my team consists of, happy shoppers. So anyway, with that being said, you can join Stampin' Up! Now through the end of February during celebration. and you can choose either this machine or this machine. These are 2 of the 3 choices. And along with getting this machine for free, which is a $63 value, you'll get to choose $175 of product, all for $129 plus tax, no shipping. Shipping is free, so that's about a $19 and change as far as in Michigan. So depending on where you're located. But anyway, it's awesome, right? That's like $50 of free stuff. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, I like free stuff. I don't know about you guys. Or let's say you don't want this, you already have this, but you would like to get some free things. You can do that too. You can choose $175 of product for $99 and free shipping. I mean, seriously, it's so good. Who would want to pass that up? So I just like to share it. I share it all the time. Purchasing the starter kit is always the best deal, no matter what time of the year. But of course, right now, Stampin' Up! Sweetens the deal when it's Celebration, which we love. So anyway, if you do have questions about it, let me know. Ask while we're creating, because I'm an open book about it. Originally, I joined. I had no intention doing this as a business. I just wanted free product. Hey, Kathy, how are you today? Happy Sunday afternoon. Thanks for popping on. How are things out west? So anyway, like I said, if you have any questions about it, please ask. It's nothing scary. You can take it as a trial, you know, to be a try. Try it as you buy it kind of thing, I guess. I'm very tongue-tied today. Please don't mind me. But anyway, if you don't prefer to be a demonstrator later on, you can always be my customer once again. So it's a win-win situation as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So I wanted to show you the beautiful little machines because they're adorable. I love them. Okay, put that aside. Now, along with that, every week on my Facebook Lives during Celebration, what I like to do is focus on a product that is in here that you can earn for free with an order of either $50 minimum or $100 minimum. But like I said, if you're getting to that $100, you should just go ahead and purchase the kit, seriously. But, you know, I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. So with that being said, this week we are going to work with, let's see here, I think it's towards the back. This one right here. We're going to be working with Beautifully Happy today. And I was inspired by another demonstrator, so I'm totally casing her stuff because it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So kudos to Elizabeth Price. But that's where I got the idea from, just so I make sure that I give credit where credit is due before we get started. But anyway, yes, you can earn products out of here during Celebration. The other thing that I really love here is this. This pack of paper, there's 48 sheets in there, and you can get it for free with a $100 order. Woohoo! What you could do too, along with joining, as soon as you join, you can start getting your discount, which is 20% off. And you can start purchasing, making orders for yourself, and then also benefiting from what the customers can get. We as demonstrators can also not only get our discount, but we can take advantage of Celebration ourselves. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Happy Sunday afternoon. So just keep that in mind as you're viewing things and you make your wish list on things that you would like to get. Before you know it, it adds up to enough where you may as well just go ahead and purchase the kit. But anyway, so that is going on until the end of February. Okay. Also, a couple of other reminders. Let's see here. Let's see. Paper pumpkin. So I have somewhere laying around. Oh, here they are. Let me show them. And I hope I didn't freeze. I don't know why my laptop, it freaks me out every time. And I play this for myself so I can hopefully see everybody's comments. And it freezes up on me every single time and it freaks me out. Anyway, okay, Dawn, enough. So the next paper pumpkin kit for February is called Sunshine and Smiles. And with that, you can pre-purchase, if you're a subscriber, to get the add-on. And this month it's going to be, well, this coming month in February, it's going to be dies. So it's going to be dies of flowers and this little frog, which will go with your brand new machine that you're going to get, right? When you sign up to be a demonstrator. I know. But anyway, they're so cute. I had to show you. I did get mine. And they're adorable. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I can't wait to get my February kit, which will usually it arrives for me towards the latter part of the month. So the latter part of February. So right now you can order these in advance if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me and get them, and they will coordinate with the Sunshine and Smiles Paper Pumpkin kit. So I just wanted to send out a reminder to you for those of you that do subscribe along with me. And if you have questions about subscribing with me, let me know. Later on today, I'll probably post a little something about this, also with a link that will guide you directly where you need to go. Along with that being said, during Celebration is a great time to purchase a prepaid subscription because you can benefit getting free Celebration items with a minimum of a 3-month subscription, prepaid. So you can do 3, 6, or 12 month, and also not only purchase fun that you'll get in advance every single month in your mailbox as Happy Mail, but you'll also benefit with Celebration and getting some free items as well. So just wanted to run that by you as well. Okay, what else? Oh, one more thing, and then we're going to get to crafting, I promise. I'm grabbing my stuff. So let's see here, on Thursday, February the 9th, if you are local to me, we're having creative card class in February that's going to be using Share a Milkshake. This is one of, I think, my most favorite products in the mini catalog. I love this bundle. It is so much fun. So this is going to be on Thursday, February the 9th. I have 3 different times available at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 in the evening. And it's $25 or free with a minimum order. We're hearing free a lot today, aren't we? And then also, this is a class that you'll have to RSVP by the 9th of February. And this is going to be what we call a product included class. So along with making 2 each of 4 designs, you're going to have included in the price of the class the DSP, embellishment, and a ribbon or a twine. And that is going to be $38. You'll receive a $5 coupon to use on any size order during the class. Woohoo! And let's see here. What else was I going to tell you about it? Oh, it's on Thursday, February the 23rd at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. Once again, I have to order these products for you. So you'll need to RSVP with prepayment of the products of the class no later than February the 9th. All right. Great. And I love having you guys here to stamp with. It's so much fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Wait. Hold the phone. One more thing. We have to show this. So I did put these together. We have a kits collection. There we go. It's separate from Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a kit. That's a subscribable kit. This you do not have to subscribe to. And you can purchase as many or as little kits as you want. We now have 25 different kits in our collection, and this is our newest. This is our baby, our newest kit. And I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought it was super cute. I love the colors in it. It's very vibrant and a lot of fun. It reminded me of spring, which right now I need as it's snowing on and off outside my window. This is called Saying Thanks. There are no stamps in this kit. It makes 3 each of 3 different designs. And it also includes the envelopes and all the little goodies that you need to make it. has also these cute little, can you guys see those? Those little embellishment thingies that are iridescent and oh, so cute. And this kit is only $13. This is so much fun to put together. In fact, on this one here, you need to punch out all those little hearts, and I saved them because I think they would make a great shaker card. So just an FYI, in case you do get the kit, make sure to save all those little hearts that you have to punch out. And they're really easy to do because it's all perforated, I guess you want to call it. And a lot of fun. And also check out the envelopes. The envelopes are even, ooh, the sun's coming out. Holy smokes, what is that bright object? Now I'm going to have a shadow. How nice. Anyway, so even the envelopes are very, very pretty. So just wanted to let you guys know that. And the item number on this is 162361. $13. I mean, holy moly, what a deal, right? This would make a great gift for those that are just venturing into crafting, paper crafting, because there is no stamping, which makes it super easy, super fun, and quick. So just wanted to show you that kit. Okay, now I think we're ready. I promise. So first of all, let me show you what we're going to make today. Like I said, these I fell in love with immediately, had to make them, and I thought, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for my live today. Isn't that pretty? And honestly, pretty darn easy as well. So as we get into that, let me kind of roll through some of the items that we're using. And like I said, you can also find the list of all the items that I've used today on my blog at dawnscreativechalet.com after we're done. And I'll be posting that shortly after. So first of all, again, this is called Beautifully Happy. I was going to call it Happily Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Beautifully Happy. And this is a set that you can earn for free during Celebration with a $100 minimum order before shipping and tax. I love all of these sentiments in here. You can use this, or if you have your own that you want to add to it, I believe that this set would also make a beautiful sympathy card. And there's not really a sympathy saying here, I mean, but you could add your own as well as what they include, which is several different sentiments. And the mix of the font, I like it. I'm like, you guys know, I'm a font geek. So this is just right up my alley. And oh, one more thing. These here, it's like a two-step stamping. So I'm going to show you some fun things with that. And let's see here. Also, the paper that we're using, oh, this is so pretty, you guys. It is called Fancy Flora. It's 6x6. It also has this coordinating 12x12, like a shimmer. Yeah, fine shimmer paper. I was like, a shimmery, what is it called? Fine shimmer paper. And there's the information on both of those. Now, I'm not using this today, but we are using the 6x6 pack. And check out those beautiful patterns. Oh my gosh. I have used this pack quite a bit. I end up actually opening a second pack already, which usually is unlike me. I use something a little bit and I go on to the next. But I am in love with the colors, the color palette in this paper. So I'll be using that. And let's see, what else? Also on one of the cards, we're going to use this pack of twine. We'll be using the Parakeet Party. And this is the 22-24 in color Baker's Twine pack. And I'm missing the fifth because it's over there. Also, I used the Stylish Shapes dies. Put it down there, I guess so you guys can see that a little bit better. There we go. Duh, Dawn. Along with that, we used the Dots in Spots die, which is this one here. I forgot to poke out some of the remaining hanging chads. That shows my age, doesn't it? Also, I'm using the tailor-made tags, and I used the smallest tag and the largest tag between two of the projects. And I think that was all the dies that I used. All right, cool. Also, if you guys are wondering what those little embellishments are, I used these, which are the pastel adhesive backed sequins. I wasn't sure if I was going to like these because in the past, some of our sequins, remember when they used to be loosey-goosey in the little plastic round cases? So you'd have to get out the glue dots and act like you were performing surgery in order to put a sequin on your card. Well, that's not me. I do not do things that are that difficult. I know, laugh at me. It's okay. I get it. But anyway, these already have the adhesive on the back, so all I have to do is slap them on. Love it. Like I said, I'm a lazy crafter, you guys. Now, after we're done making the 3 projects, I do have some other samples for you of using the same set. So don't go away after we're done with all 3 projects because I have that or those cards to show you as well. Oh, here's something that's new in our catalog. And I broke down and I got it. Oh my gosh. But it does fit the larger blending brushes in it. But we have these cute little, and we're going to use this one. It has, I think, Pear Pizzazz on that already. But aren't these cute? So here's like the Big Daddies. And then here's the mini version. So now we have these smaller, very cute blending brushes and this holder. And what's really cool, I don't want to tip this over, but if you guys can see, yep, there they go. There are little notches in here to hold them into place, except when you tip it over. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, this is in our mini catalog if you're wanting the holder and then the new mini blending brushes. I think they're so cute. So I wanted to point those out to you. Put that back for now. And let's go ahead and I was debating on which to start on first. Let's do this one because this one is a little bit more involved, but yet not, if that makes any sense, right? So with that being said, I did do a lot of the cutting already is with the Big Shot because I thought otherwise, just as always, I didn't want to keep you guys all afternoon with me, although I'd love to hang with you all afternoon. But I did cut all my pieces and bits and bobbles. So with that being said, I used a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 cardstock, and this is in soft seafoam. I had to think about that. This is a piece of that beautiful designer series paper, and it's cut at 4.25 by 5.5, and we're going to cover the entire piece of the front. Hey, Beth. Hi. Happy Sunday Crafternoon to you. Good to see you. With that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp the background of this. And I need, I think, yes, I need this guy. And I forgot a block. Of course. Why not, right? Grab that. You hear my blocks tumbling around in there? Okay, so for some reason I had all the other blocks prepared with all the stamps that I needed except this one. Why not? Okay, and with that I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper just in case I stamp off a little bit. And we're going to use, which do I want to use? I think it was mint macaron I used. Gosh, I don't remember now. Isn't that awful? We're going to try it. Either way, it's going to look pretty. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. When you have your larger stamps, it's always a lot easier if you lay them so that the stamp is facing you, and just go ahead and take your ink pad, pick it up, and ink it accordingly. Sometimes it's just a little bit, as they get this large, it's harder to ink them by pouncing them onto the ink pad and having control of how much ink is on them, and remembering that you've inked the entire stamp. Woo, isn't that pretty? Like that. It's just awkward. Awkward. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to go ahead and fill the bottom space with this stamp. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, let's see here. We're going to put that one right there. Okay, perfection. And set that aside before I get it on my clothes. And then with that, what we're going to do is I need the twine. Oh, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. Oh, that's so like me all the time on here. I get so excited. I just want to work ahead of myself. Okay, so that part's done. We're going to set it aside. So I've cut 4 of these cute little tags. Aren't they adorable? And what I did do, although I'm going to show you guys just because, this again is soft sea foam. And I'm going to get the soft sea foam ink. And what I did, just for, I don't know, just for a little something extra, I did this before I cut them out actually, but I just wanted to show you guys. I just went ahead and I just added a little extra color in spots. I just thought it gave it kind of, I don't know, a rustic look. Maybe that's not the right word I'm looking for, but I don't know, just to soften them up a little bit. And like I said, it's easier to do this before you cut them out. And then that way it's just all set and ready to go. But I thought, you know, why not? We'll just add a little extra here and there. A little extra ink is always good. And it's just kind of a tone-on-tone type thing. Nothing too crazy. All right, and with that being said, I went ahead and I cut out these cute little flowers that are in that set. I cut them out ahead of time. And we're going to go ahead now. Oops, get these out of the way now I think about it. And we're going to color these up a little bit. And I'm also going to use some daubers, these little sponge daubers. I haven't used these in a long time. And we're going to use 2 ink colors. And you're going to find this is going to be repetitive with the other 2 projects that we're going to be doing the same exact thing. I'm going to use Fresh Freesia and also Blushing Bride. And let's see, I need this stamp right here. This is going to fill in the flower. And I believe it goes, I have to look at this now. Yeah, it goes that direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the lightest color, which is Blushing Bride, and I'm going to completely fill my stamp. Then I'm going to take the dauber and using the Fresh Freesia color, I'm just going to go ahead and ink around the edge. Maybe a little bit in the middle. And this basically is just going to give your flower like a little two-tone. So, just like so. Pretty, right? Ink it up again. Again, using your dauber. And I just went around the edges, a little bit in the middle. So what has everybody been up to this weekend? Let's start a conversation. In fact, you know, I should make sure I can see all your comments on my iPad in front of me here. We'll see. There we go. All right, and once again, Blushing Bride, Fresh Freesia around the edge, a little bit in the middle. I just love how it just, I don't know, it gives the flower a little extra dimension with the colors. So pretty, right? Okay, and then there's another stamp, and it's itty bitty. I think it's this one right here. And I'm going to get that out because that will be my leaves. And I'm going to borrow a stamp here for a minute. Now if I can just remember that I did that. Oh gosh. Let's use, I think I want to use this one. Let's go ahead and use Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz. And we're going to go ahead and just quickly stamp the leaves. So there's a little extra color on them. So I believe, yep, I did that with the other. Cute, so cute. Okay, so the flowers are done. They're going to go on 3 of the 4 tags. And then the other thing that we want to do is I've cut out a circle, and that's from the Stylish Shapes. I want to call them stitch shapes every single time. And then I'm going to use the stamp that says Kindness Matters. This one right here. And we're going to use Memento Black ink. And we're going to go ahead and stamp this little guy right up. Just like so. Perfect. Okay, now I have all the pieces that I need to put onto my tags. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And let's see here, like that and that. Cute, right? So I need some dimensionals. My most favorite thing ever. And we're going to go ahead and just put one on the back of each of these. And one on the back of this circle. Right about the middle. Peel off the backs. And let's see, put them right about the middle-ish. Whoops. I love it when they just kind of like find me and they stick to me. I'm looking for them and they're like stuck to my hand. I'm sure you guys can relate to that, right? Having something like that done. Okay, the other thing we need is this cute little twine. Like I said, this is from that twine pack of the 22-24 in colors. This is Parakeet Punch, but I think it just jives. So we're going to go ahead and cut a piece of that we're going to go around to the back of this piece of DSP. But first of all, what I want to do is I want to feed them through here, like so. Now watch. I'm going to completely fumble this up just because I'm live and you guys are watching me. Because it wants to fray, which was the most, I guess, frustrating part. So I just had to like slow down. Okay, so there's 2 of the 4, and then we're going to go ahead and take the other 2 and feed them from this direction. I don't know why, I just thought that that looked kind of cool. So just like so. All right, so they're going to be dangling on the card, so to speak. Isn't that cute? And I love this DSP because it just makes it look like I spent so much more time on this card than what I actually am. It looks really artsy-fartsy, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, I think I just, oh wow. It's handmade. It is what it is, right? I'm not going for perfection. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we flipped it over. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of seal on each end. And hold our breath. No, we don't have to hold our breath. I'm kidding. and just go ahead and glue them down like so. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I can't help myself. And then, see these little itty bitty bees? I cut those out in advance too, because we're gonna add one on each of the projects. And I didn't want to lose them. So help me remember not to go wild on making bows and knock them all over the table and fly on the floor. Okay, there we go. And cut these little tails. And glue dot. Move that out of the way. And then we're going to stick it on there. I thought this was easier than trying to wrap this twine around and then tying a bow, because I don't know about you guys, but I have the issue of making sure that it's like not too loose if I try to do it the proper way. So this is the cheater way. So anyway, so it looks like I tied it with the other, but I didn't. You get what I'm laying down, right? And then what I'm going to do is put some adhesive on the back once again. So we're going to stick this to the entire front of the card. And hopefully I'm not getting my forehead in your view. I'm going to stick that down like so. And you can, oh no. Did you guys, you want to see what I just did? Oh dear. Okay, we'll fix that later. I know how to fix it. But anyway, oh my gosh. I can believe I did that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're going to roll with it. You can either leave them dangle like so, or on the other card here, what I did do is I put on some dimensionals underneath to keep them in place. So they really, even though they're suspended, they're not really suspended and hanging and going all over. So I think what we'll do that. Oh my gosh, Dawn. Like I said, I think what I'll do is I'll cut this and then add it to another card front. It'll just be a very thick card front. But you know, there's always a way to fix everything that we do, right? We as stampers, we roll with it, and there's always a way to fix it. So yeah. All right. And peel that off. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I tell you. Okay. There. And then we would need the little pretty things. Where did they go? See, that just threw me all off. There they are. Right here. I was looking for these. Oh my gosh, seriously. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll put one there, and we'll put a larger one down here. I just think that these are so pretty. I love the way they sparkle. There we go. Yeah. All right, so that took a little bit, but that's card number 1. So give me some hearts if you guys like that card, except for the fact that it opens incorrectly. Oh my goodness sakes. All right. Now, next project. I'm not going to be able to mess this up because it can't open, so to speak. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and grab, let's see, we're going to need this for this part. The leaves will be to fill in those leaves there. And this is going to fill in the flowers that you see along there. So I'm going to do the leaves last because obviously they're going to be a different color from the flowers. But once again, what we're going to do, and where did my sample go? Here it is. There it is. There's my sample. So that's what we're going to do next. So actually this is going to be green as well. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, ink this up again in Blushing Bride. Take my ink dauber and into the Fresh Freesia we go again. And like I said, just around the corners, edges. I just think that this makes it look a little more dimensional and fun. I'm going to put a little bit in the middle. Anybody remember, I guess they used to call it the rock and roll stamping? I'm going to give it a little huff, where you take your stamp, put it in a lighter color, and then rock it in the darker. Whoops. Make sure I line this up-ish. There we go. Kind of the same basis, except I'm using a sponge instead. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I think that turned out kind of cool. How fun. Okay, dokie. And then we're going to color up the top. But, oh, I need green. That's right. So I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz and Mint Macaron. I think that these two colors look really cool together. Move these aside so I don't get them mixed up. Okay, Mint Macaron, Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to dunk it into the Mint Macaron. And then using the Pear Pizzazz on my dauber and doing the same basic thing that we did with the flowers. Just making it kind of pretty. And then line this up. Now you could use your Stamparatus. I was just too lazy to get it out. And being that they are photopolymer stamps, you can see where you're stamping, which is really nice. And there we go. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And again, the larger leaves, we're going to go ahead and full strength with the Mint Macaron, taking my dauber with the Pear Pizzazz, and just go ahead and add some extra color. I feel like an artist, and I'm definitely not an artist. But I love the way that this comes out. Moisten a little bit with your breath. And we're going to go ahead and, line this up, hopefully. There we are. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and add this here. And I also need the Memento Black and a sentiment, which is sending happy thoughts. All right, and you know what? I'm going to grab my piercing mat, because if you guys do look at the sample later on that I did, this didn't stamp quite so well, and I think it was because I was trying to cut corners and not use my piercing mat to help make that impression nice and crisp. This just gives a little extra cushion. I know I've talked about that before, but just in case you're new. And then what we're going to do, we're going to adhere that to the, it's going to be a bookmark, I guess. Or you can put it on a card. I'm going to go ahead and use some dimensionals. And I didn't want to put them all over this flower on the back because I want it to hang over a bit. And I didn't want dimensional hangy things on the back and making it sticky. I know. The crazy things I say. What I'm going to do, this is a Stampin' Blend, and it comes in a pack of 2, the light and the dark, and this is Fresh Freesia. And I am just going to go ahead and color the middle of that flower, just to do it extra pretty. There we go. And then I have this beautiful ribbon. It is the soft seafoam ribbon that you can find in the annual catalog. And I love it because it's very flexible and somewhat sheer. It's just pretty, very feminine. And we're gonna just cut off a piece and fold it in half-ish. I made this way too long, holy moly. And then we're gonna poke this guy through. Through the hole. Just like so. And then we'll trim the tails. I think this one I'm gonna make a little longer than my last. And there we go. All right, so that is project number 2. Woohoo! What do you guys think of that one? Oh, and this was supposed to be inside my other card, but we'll wait on that because I messed it up. Yeah, good job. But we all have those moments, don't we? Anyway, so, oh, I need a bee. I need a bee. Where did the bees go? There they are. So this itty bitty bee, I cut him out. He's in the set as well. Isn't he cute? And I am going to use both. I believe this is mint macaron. No, yeah, mint macaron. And again, fresh freesia. And I'm just going to, and I know bees are not normally this color, but in my world today, they are. Because they match. And everything has to match in my world. So these bees are going to be mint macaron and fresh freesia. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and stick them on there just for a little extra something. Isn't he cute? And just like that. And oh, I know what I did forget. We can do this now though. It's all good. There is a little stamp in this set. And all it is like little dots, little thingies. And with that, I'm going to take, for this one, I'm going to use freesia, fresh freesia. And I'm just going to add a little something. And notice I'm stamping and stamping off at the same time with it. Just gives a little extra something. All right. Oh, and we need a few little pretty things on there, some embellishment. So, oops. Let's use one large and a couple of these little guys. And we'll put this one there. All right. Project number 2. What do you guys think of that one? Isn't that pretty? And again, I think this would be great on a card front, or if you just want to give it as an extra gift as a bookmark, or maybe as an embellishment on a gift bag. I think that would be really cute too. And then a to and a from on the back would be super adorable. All right, last card, and this one is my personal favorite, and it's this one right here. And again, we're going to color the same exact way with the flowers and the leaves. And again, I added a little extra ink on the small tag. And we're using fresh freesia as a card base. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And this is where I used the dots and spots die. I thought that this was clever. I've had this die and I'm just like, I've been hung up on when am I going to use it? What am I going to use it on? And I loved this. Absolutely loved how Elizabeth used it. So we're doing it. So let's see here. I've already done the process. But this is just a piece of DSP. But it looks like I took time and then I colored it all, right? Ooh, look at that side. That's pretty crazy and cool. But we are going to use this side. This is going to go on the inside. This is basic white, 4 by 5.25. I'm going to go ahead and put this inside so I don't accidentally use it for something else or get ink on it. There we go. And then what I'm going to do with this, I wanted to pop it up just a little bit. So I brought in some of my mini dimensionals, and I probably should have put some of these on ahead of time, because this does take a minute or two. But I just didn't want it to concave on the card, so I wanted to make sure it was balanced to have enough of these little dimensionals all over the back of it so it looked even, if that makes sense to you guys. But we're going to do this pretty quick and not add as many as I did to the last card. Let's see how this goes here. Dun, 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 dun. And a couple here, and maybe some over here. And maybe a couple more in the middle. Like I said, I don't want it to cave in on itself so it looks squashed. If I send this to somebody, would somebody like my card? Comment if you'd like a card. The first person that says me will get a card in the mail. How's that? Okay. All right. That's good enough. Like I said, I put more on the last one, but I don't want to keep you guys here all afternoon. So this piece, by the way, is cut at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, I believe. And I almost think I could have gotten away with cutting it at 4 1/4 by 4 and shown a little bit more of the cardstock on the bottom of it. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. But nonetheless, either way, you can't go wrong. The paper's beautiful. Let's see, I think that was the last one. Okay, here we go. So I think I want to go this route and stick it on there. See what I mean? It just looks like it's got a little bit more dimension that way. Isn't that awesome? Kathy says, me. Okay, me. And then what I'm going to do on the bottom of the card here is use those little spotty dotty things. And we're just going to add, I don't know, a little bit of something, something. I think it just looks kind of pretty. See what I mean? It just adds a little extra something. No rhyme, no reason. And then once again, I had taken the tag and I put a little bit of extra ink here and there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. It's really, really faint, really light, but just a little extra something. And on this, we're going to use Thanks, I believe, if I can find it. You should see my table. It looks like something exploded here. Oh, wait, that's right. I had to take off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I lost my stamp, you guys. Oh, no. Oh, goodness sakes. I hate when that happens. We'll go ahead and we will use a different sentiment then, maybe. What else do we have? Gosh, I hate when that happens. I really was very well prepared before I jumped on here. Oh, I like this one too. This is a good sentiment. This is what happens when I don't put things back right away. Yeah, it gets really lost. And these photopolymer stamps, they can get lost easily. I can't tell you how many times these have stuck to the back of like a pack of cardstock or an embellishment that I have laying around. Okay, we're gonna use this sentiment here because I like it. For a feeling better kind of day. All right, now we're gonna go ahead. Once again, we're gonna color in the flowers and the leaves. Let's go ahead and do the leaves first. And using mint macaron, get my dauber. Using pear pizzazz. I think why I like these two colors together is the pear pizzazz has like an undertone of yellow in it. And it just kind of, something about it just helps. Whoops, I'm shaking the camera, aren't I? I'm getting a little aggressive here. It just helps to pop the color a little bit with that yellow undertone. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, line up the leaves, hopefully. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Okay, that one is done. And then we need our flowers, and shift colors here so I don't make my flowers green. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my Blushing Bride. Take my dauber and with the Fresh Freesia and go ahead and line the outside once again. So pretty. And maybe a little bit in the middle there and along this edge. All right. Moisten the stamp just a little bit. And try to line it up without you guys seeing my head in the view. Not too shabby. It's artsy, right? As I keep telling myself, it's artsy. Get over it. Okay, and then this, we need to go ahead and do those. And I'm going to do that in the greens. So again, Mint Macaron, Pear Pizzazz. I'll put a little bit here and there. I hear a puppy dog outside my door with her nose underneath sniffing. It's so cute. Okay, there we go. All right, there we are. Awesome. That's really pretty. I'm gonna close these up real quick because I think I'm done with all my stamping here. All right, now we just need to attach this to the card. And I think for this one, I'm going to put it there this time. The other card, it was down further, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I just think that'll look better. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and attach this with some of my favorite dimensionals. So how many of you who are viewing do have this DSP? I think it's so, so, so pretty. If you don't have this in your stash yet, you need it. That's all I got to say, you need it. And then I'm gonna put that like that, I think. And then my ribbon is gonna be added differently too than on my sample. And I think my sample went flying. Story of my life. I'm losing everything today. Hold the phone, Dawn's losing it. Okay, and then I need my little bow maker here. I'm addicted to my bow maker. I just think it needs a bow. All right, and trim the tails. I get a glue dot. And we'll put it, I'm gonna put it right there. Oh, how pretty is that? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, here's the original. So yeah, I think I like it up here a little bit more. You can actually see the sentiment. Sometimes this ribbon was getting in the way and it was covering up my thank you. So we have this card that we've made today, the tag, and the other tag. I don't know, which one do you guys like the best? What I'll be doing is I'll post this on Facebook and you guys can kind of vote for which one you like the best. And then I'm gonna make sure that it was Kathy that said me first, and then I will send out a card to that me person. I appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to be here along with me. I appreciate it. I really do. I think that's pretty awesome. And make sure to stop by next week, same time, same place at 1 p.m. Eastern time for Dawn's Sunday Crafty Afternoon. Wow, say that 10 times fast. I almost really made a boo-boo there. But anyway, thanks again, you guys. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.